Yo guys, what's going on and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I normally do Warzone loadouts, but obviously Warzone 2 isn't out yet, so I'm going to be giving you guys the best multiplayer loadouts if you want to be using these guns. So today's gun that we're going to be looking at is the FSS Hurricane, which is an SMG that kind of feels like an AR at the same time, but it is actually really good. And I definitely think that this is going to be one that you need to watch out for when Warzone 2 releases. The reason I'm saying that is because this gun reminds me a lot of what the FFAR was back in Warzone 1. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways you can build these guns in multiplayer now because you can unlock attachments from different guns. You can tune your attachments. So I'm just going to be showing you the best that I found so far. As I'm making this video, they have actually disabled tuning because I think it was making people crash. But when that does come back up, I will let you guys know the best way to tune these attachments as well. If these kind of videos do help you, make sure to drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell notification so as notified when I upload one of these videos. I'm going to be banging out as many of these guns as I can, giving you guys the best loadouts for multiplayer, and then I'll also be doing the same thing for Warzone 2 when it drops as well. And hey, if I'm still enjoying multiplayer, I might still drop a few of them multiplayer loadouts in too, so make sure you're following. So getting into it, let's have a look at the first attachment, and that is going to be for the muzzle. So the first attachment that we're running is the X10 Razor Camo. This is going to help out with your horizontal recoil control and your vertical recoil control. It's only going to hurt your aim down sight speed a tad. Now I know I said before this gun has great recoil control, and that's true. So you're probably asking, why am I putting an attachment on that helps with the recoil? And that's just because the recoil pattern is just a little bit wonky on this gun sometimes. I feel like it goes left to right, left to right, left to right. It doesn't really smooth out. And basically what this attachment just does is it helps smooth that recoil pattern out a little bit. So when you are firing at the longer ranges, it just helps you hit your shots a little bit better. And it helps more on the AR side of the gun more than the SMG side of the gun. I'm basically trying to build this gun out to be a really good all-rounder, but it is still great up close and it is still good long range. So that's why I'm putting these attachments on. Going into the next attachment, I'm actually going to throw a laser on there, and that is the 1 milliwatt laser. The reason for this is just because the hip fire spread on this gun is a little bit larger than most SMGs. I think that's just because of the nature of it and how it's built out to sort of look like an AR. But this kind of just helps tighten things up a little bit when you are close range because the ADS isn't really fast. So sometimes it's better that you can just get that hip fire in and it'll still get you the kill rather than trying to aim down sight and then dying as you're doing that aim down sight animation, because the aim down sight speed on most guns in this game is pretty slow anyway. So I think it helps having that laser on. And the way that I've built out this gun, to be honest, I don't think there's another attachment that I'd rather have on than the laser, and that's why I've kept the laser on. Then we're going to move over to the stock, and I'm going to be using the Demo Quicksilver stock. Now this is the ones where I can definitely tell that it feels a little bit better when it's tuned, but obviously we haven't got the ability to tune the attachments at the moment because that's disabled. But what this is going to help with is your sprint speed, your aim walking speed, your crouch movement speed, and your aim down sight speed. So this attachment is really going to make it feel like the SMG that it is. It's going to speed you up a little bit. It's going to make you feel a little bit more snappy, make you feel like you're going to win a few more of those gunfights against the other SMGs that are maybe just a little bit quicker than this one. And then for the next attachment, we're going to go for the underbarrel, and I'm actually using the FSS Shark Fin 90. And basically, this only does one thing, but it has no cons, which is great. And that is just improve your aiming idle stability. And basically what that means is just when you're aiming down sight, instead of weaving all over the place, it's going to stay still a lot more than it would before. And then for the last attachment, I am going for the Phantom Grip. Again, this is one just to make it feel a bit more like an SMG. And all it's going to do is it's going to increase your sprint to fire time and your aim down sight speed. So basically, you're going to be able to shoot quicker after sprinting, and you're going to be able to aim down sight a little bit quicker. Like I said, this just makes it feel a little bit more snappy. When you're getting in those close range gunfights, it makes it feel a little bit more like the SMG that it is supposed to be. Obviously, it's kind of like a hybrid to me. I feel like I've said before, I compare this a lot to the FFAR back in the day before it was nerfed, where, yeah, it is kind of like an assault rifle, but it is so good up close as well. This was actually the first gun I've got gold, and I really enjoy using it. Obviously, it's one of the first weapons that you unlock, so you can just go ahead and unlock these attachments straight away. If you guys are interested what the camo challenges are for this one to get it gold as well, I'll just show you those really quick. So obviously the first one is get 50 kills. I'm pretty sure that's standard across all guns just to get 50 kills with it. Your second one, you need to get 50 kills using a suppressor, and you can actually use the barrel that has the integrated suppressor in it. For the third challenge, you need to get 50 kills while aiming down sight with the Hurricane. This is pretty bog standard because most of your kills, I'm guessing you're probably going to be aiming down sight anyway. And then for your fourth challenge, you need to get 30 kills while prone. This one obviously can get a little bit annoying, but all I did really was just try and drop shot for a couple of games, and honestly that got me it pretty quickly. And then for the gold challenge, again, I'm pretty sure this challenge is bog standard across all of the guns, but it's get 3 kills without dying 10 times with the Hurricane. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like the format of these loadout videos. I'm trying to do it a little bit different so you guys can see a little gameplay in the background, but I'm also showing you the attachments and the challenges so you know what you're looking for when you're leveling up this gun. Like I said before, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you subscribed, hit that like button, and hit the bell notification so you're always notified every time I upload another video. And let me know what guns you want to see on the loadouts. Is there any particular you would like to see? Currently, I'm trying to work my way through the SMGs to get them all gold so I can get them platinum, and then I'm probably moving on to either snipers or assault rifles. The reason I'll probably go to snipers first is just because I know in Warzone I love running an SMG and a sniper at the same time, so I'd love to have them 2 platinum before Warzone comes out. But let me know if there's any guns that you'd like to see, and I would definitely level them up and try and get you guys the best classes for multiplayer. And then when Warzone drops, I'll get the best loadouts for Warzone as well. See you in the next one.